Hi folks, and welcome back to another D6 session, and we finished at the end of turn 5, and the Bavarians are slowly making their way down off the ridge to engage the Prussians, and the Prussians have pretty much got themselves back into some kind of fighting order. I did almanar about this one, but I've decided to change it now. The artillery only moving one hex. I've decided to change that to 2 hexes for the rest of the game. It's just going to speed things up because the Bavarians are just going to wait until their artillery is in place before they start doing their attack. So yeah, I'm just going to decide to change it now and have the artillery moving at 2. So we'll get back and start turn 6. Once again, initiative +1 to the Prussians, so that's the black dice. And yet again, Bavarians have been throwing absolutely terrible dice. So anyway, here we go. See what actions the Prussians can do. 5. So what I'm thinking is to start forming up some kind of firing line. I think what I'll do is I will move these guys over and have them form a firing line, so that's 2, and continue to move the light infantry and continue to move the light cavalry as well. I don't want to move them their full distance yet because I want to see what the Bavarian light infantry are going to do. I imagine seeing cavalry moving around on their flank, they're going to move behind the line infantry, but we'll see. So that's 1, 2, 3, that'll do I think. So let's see what the Bavarians get. Astonishing. 1, that's really helpful, but I guess 1, 2, move their artillery along, and there you have the end of 6. Cannot believe how many 1s the Bavarians have rolled for their activations. Never mind, here we go again. Turn 7, more initiative. Yeah, the end of Prussians go first, and 5 again. So I think at the moment we are pretty happy, depending on what. I'm going to form these guys back into column actually, because they're seeing what's going on over here, see what the Bavarians do, whether they're going to hit the ridge here or whether they're going to spread out and try and take the flank with the lights. So the ability of moving these guys, although they're only militia, they probably should be able to take on the Bavarian light infantry. So that's 1. I'm going to move the command back. To be honest, that's about it really. I think we're in a relatively better position, the Prussians, than they were before. So we'll see what the Bavarians get. I'll tell you what, I'm not even going to roll that white dice because I think it's jinxed. I'm going to roll the black one. Wow, at last. There we go. Let's move 1, 2. I am literally going to move the Bavarians straight down. So that's 3. 1, oops, 2. That's 4, 5. What do I do? I'm literally going to move these guys are going to discretion the best part of valour, as they say. Don't like the idea of cavalry hovering around on their flanks. That's going to have to be it. I'm going to have to be careful that the Bavarian commander doesn't stay where he is. But there you go. That is turn 7, and I think there may be some shooting soon. There we go. Turn 7. Going to start turn 8. Once again, a +1 on the black dice. 1 again. Really is jinxed that nice. So yeah, so here we go. And I think basically change formation for the lights. Oh, didn't even roll their dice. That's 2. Never mind. They've only got 2. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And change formation. Just assume that the Prussians got 300 points to move. So that'll do for the Prussians. And let's see what the Bavarians get. I'm going to roll this black dice again. Oh my word. Oh dear. Going to move this slightly forward because I can limber those, get the guns working. 1 again for the Bavarians. Unreal. Keeping an eye on the time, it's only 6 minutes, so we'll do at least another round. So once again, +1 to the D6. A tie. Wow. +1, and there we go. So the Prussians have got initiative again. Only 3 this time. 1, 2, so no one's in range for the Prussians to fire. I don't really want to move them off the ridge. So I'm going to move slightly over, and I think move those guys slightly over as well, so we've got a nice continuous line. Still got our guys in reserve, do I? No, we'll leave that at that. The Bavarians, 2, I guess it's better than 1. Rightio. 1 point, unlimbering their guns. See, they can't. Well, actually, yes, they can fire, of course, because firing is the second phase. So, yeah, the Bavarians will be able to open up with the artillery. And 1, 2, just going to give them a little bit of support with the light infantry covering the artillery. So there we go. So phase 2, as you remember, is all kinds of shooting: artillery, musketry, and rifle fire. The commander chooses which how this is done. It can be artillery first, musketry and then rifles, or rifles and muskets, artillery. It's entirely up to the player. So we're going to do some artillery fire, which is interesting. I didn't get a chance to do this on the other game. So artillery fire. Foot artillery, which is what these guys are, have a range of 5 hexes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to be firing at these guys. Clear line of sight, which they do. And we can only fire once per turn. It alters how whether there's cover, whether the unit's in a deep formation, as in the column, whether you're really close, which means you can blast them with canister, things like that. And of course, you get a +1 to your dice each time you have a shaken token. And roll 1d6, and we shall see what happens. I'm just checking to make sure there's nothing. Flanks, no. No. Cover, no. Skirmish, no. In the fortification, no. Shaken tokens, no. So it's basically straight dice. So we are average troops, as always, or trained troops, and we preferably want a 1 or a 3 to cause a hit. And we do. So the first bit of damage on the Prussians. So there we have it. So yeah, quick recap on the artillery. Basically, roll a d6 dice, and you then consult the unit quality that is firing. On this game, most, if not all, are trained or average for artillery. I have actually included elite because I am going to add the odd elite artillery, the guards artillery and things like that, if I ever paint any of those up. And then you basically roll the dice. You want a 1 to a 3, you get a damage token, 4 to a 6, and you take a shaken token. Obviously, no melee. The next stage obviously would be for their officer to see if you could take any shaken tokens off, which they can't. Obviously, damaged tokens you can't remove. So there we have it. I've just looked at the yes, we've just gone 10 minutes, so I think I'm going to call it there. That is the end of term 9, and as always, thanks for taking the time to watch the videos. Any questions or queries, please leave them in the comments and I will get back to you. And as always, bye for now, and stay safe, folks.